Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm thrilled to have you all with us today. My name is Chinwe, and you're watching Resplendence Language Arts. Today's session is extra special because we are joined by amazing Eliane and Tosin. Eliane is our Kriolu teacher, and
Hi.
Tosin is our Yoruba teacher. Yeah. So, hi, Eliane. Could you please introduce yourself and tell us a little about your background and how your journey with Kriolu began?
Hi. Welcome to our live. I'm with Representatives. My name is Eliane, as Chinwe said. I'm from Cape Verde, from the island of Cape Verde, and then I'm from Santiago. I'm
Okay.
teaching Kriolu.
Okay. Could you tell us how your journey began with Kriolu? How you began your journey with Kriolu, rather?
My journey began with teaching Creole.
Okay, so I guess you didn't get that. I said, can you tell us a little about your background and how your journey with Kriolu began? Yeah.
Hi, because here in Cabo Verde, our mother language is Crioulo. So Crioulo based from Portuguese. Our official language is Portuguese, but Creole was my first language. My first contact that I had with language was Crioulo. So since when I was my identity, so it's when my journey with Criollo started. So it's in my blood, it's in my culture, it's in my identity. So it started very early.
Okay, sorry about that. My network went bad a little. Okay, thank you very much. I think we lost Tosin, so we would have to bring her up back
You want me
when
to?
she comes. Okay. Sorry, can you confirm that you can hear me very well?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Um,
Sometimes you just the internet just like.
okay. So what are some traditions, foods, or music styles that are unique in your communities?
Oh, I like this question. Here in Cabo Verde, we are very rich in tradition. Like every country from Africa, because Africa is very rich in culture. So our tradition, for example, food, we have cachupa, we have couscous, we have xerém, we have a lot of food that, but our main dishes is cachupa. It's very famous. It's our cachupa started way long time ago in the slavery time, when the slaves didn't had much to eat, so they joined us. They create these amazing dishes. So maybe after we're gonna talk more about how how cachupa emerged. And then about music, we have plenty music. For example, me, I'm from the island of Santiago, that is the capital um, of Cape Verde. So we have Funana, we have Batuk, that's from Santiago. Is a type of music and dance that you should have a lot of energy to dance. And then also from the other island, we have Morna. That is a classic song. It's very famous. Our society ever is very famous from outside world. If you want to enjoy your glass of wine, the best song, the best style of music for you to enjoy your glass of wine is Morna. And next to the beach, we have a lot of restaurants next to the beach where they play Morna because it's a classic song. It's a song that you want to hear to relax, to enjoy a nice dishes, and then with a nice glass of wine.
Okay, thank you very much, Eliane, for
Thank
the
you.
speech. Yeah. Tosin, please can you introduce yourself to us? So Tosin is our Yoruba teacher, and we're welcoming her on stage. Please can you introduce yourself to us?
Okay. Okay. My name is Tosin. Thank you very much. My name is
Okay.
Tosin. I'm from the southwestern part of Nigeria, where we speak Yoruba as a language. So Yoruba language, it's a language that is spoken in different parts, not just in Nigeria, different part of it, in different countries. So Yoruba language has a lot of things, a lot of things people should know, like the culture, the tradition, the music, the food, and the other parts of it. So basically, I
Okay.
teach Yoruba, and
All right. Thank you very much. Tosin, please can you be audible enough when answering your next question? So my next question to you, Tosin, is what do you wish people knew about your language experience? What is that one thing you wish people knew about your language experience?
hello.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one thing, I hope I'm very audible now.
Yeah, you're very audible enough now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, so one thing I would love people to know about Yoruba language will basically be the aspect of Yoruba that has to do with the reading. No, Yoruba is
Okay.
like a tonal language. It's more of a tonal language. So
Okay.
sometimes you can have a word like Iga, and that particular spelling could have a lot of meaning, different meaning, so different pronunciation, but the same spelling, just like we call it homophones in English.
Yeah.
So Yoruba language is something like that. So it's a kind of language that has to do with rhymes, rhyme, tonal language. Yeah. And
Okay.
also
All
the
right.
okay, he said just one thing.
You can you can add more if there are more. I guess we lost her. So the next question is to you, Eliani. What
I,
level is your upcoming sample class for? Is it for everybody or just for a specific kind of people? Could you tell us what level is this sample class for?
It's for everybody that wants to learn, that want to embrace this journey with me. It's for everybody, for any level, because we're gonna start small by small. For everyone that likes, that love new culture, new languages, someone that like explore, and everyone is welcome to my sample class that is gonna be on July 27. It's gonna be a lot of culture from Cabo Verde, language diversity, and everyone is welcome to come to my class. There's everyone.
Okay. So everyone is welcome. There's enough seats and there is enough things to be taught to everyone. Okay. Same thing with Tosin, right? Everyone is welcome.
Exactly, exactly. Because we're going to
Oh,
start with the basics of Yoruba. So everyone
oh,
is welcome.
okay. Eliani's class is coming up on Sunday, right? Why Tosin's class is coming up on Saturday, right?
Yes.
Tosin.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so my next question is to Tosin. Why do you think it's important for learners to hear your language from different parts of the world? Why do you think it's important?
Okay. You know, when we understand, especially people that can trace their roots down to Yoruba, to the Yoruba culture. When you understand Yoruba, you have um, this kind of connection with people. You're gonna have connection with people. Then aside that, you'll be able to communicate better when you understand the Yoruba language. Be able to communicate better. Then you'll also be able to learn the traditions, the culture, and also expand your language. Yeah, you expand your language experience, and you get to connect with people from the roots. Connect, so you get to understand the music, how Yoruba make their Afrobeat music. You learn a lot about Yoruba, the tradition, the culture, by the time you understand the Yoruba language. So it also brings you closer to the roots, especially for people in diaspora and they love Africa culture.
Okay, thank you very much, Tosin. My next question is to Eliani. Actually, I'm asking the question to the two teachers, but I'll go with Eliani first. I understand that most times teaching can be very, very exhausting, but still chose to be a teacher. So I would want to know, why did you become a teacher of Kriolu language? Like, what actually inspired you to be a Kriolu teacher?
Oh, yes. This was the representatives that invited me for this amazing project. Um, I never saw maybe a school that's going to be teaching mother language from Africa, and it's very amazing. I really love it, the idea of teaching my language, my culture, even more my mother language. Um, so it's the representatives language and art that invited me. I'm from university, so I had a professor, right? And then he told me that they will need someone for me to teach Creole. And then he told me, and I love the idea, because when you're teaching something that you like, something that you're born doing, that's your culture, you feel like someone is valuing your language, is valuing your culture, and
Yeah.
then it's very amazing. You feel the feeling of gratitude to be teaching, to be sharing your culture, because it's not only teaching but it's sharing, and it's part of my identity. And then I feel very proud of representing to be investing the idea of teaching mother language of culture, uh, African culture. Uh, it's very amazing.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that. So I'm asking the same question to Tosin.
Okay. All right. I actually teach this language, Yoruba language, because it gives me a kind of belief that I'm actually preserving the language. Then, and not only that I'm preserving the language, it also helped me to understand that I'm also sharing our heritage. Language is not just about language has a lot of things in it, the culture, the tradition. So by teaching the language, I'm preserving it to the new generation. Then I'm also sharing the heritage. Then I'm also helping people that are in diaspora to connect to the roots, and also helping new learners, not only people in diaspora, new learners and people in diaspora, and helping them to connect to the roots. And by teaching the language, I think it helps to preserve the Yoruba culture, it helps to preserve the Yoruba tradition, it helps to preserve our heritage. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. If you actually say you value your language and you would actually not want your language to go primitive, I guess also, teaching and being part of that process of getting more people to know about the language, you should also be part of the process. So thank you for that. And my next question is, if you could recommend, I'm asking Eliane now, if you could recommend a film, which is a movie, to someone who is passionate about learning your language, which would you recommend and why? Sorry, Eliane, you are muted. I guess you're muted.
Thank you.
All
I'm
right.
so sorry. So I said I love this question because here we don't have a lot of movies. Even in Portuguese, we don't have a lot of movies, and I don't know. But we have theater. That's amazing. We have the theater of TK. So he's a guy that really value our culture because a lot of people here they do comedy, they do some movies, but most of them is in Portuguese. But this guy TK, he has a lot of theater that represent our culture, our identities, and most of important, our language in Kriolu. There's a description in Portuguese and other language, English, but his value, and then I will recommend it for someone that really want to learn, know more about Cabo Verde, our culture, how where we came from, how our society was built, how our society is constructed. I recommend it a lot. So thank you for the question. And if everyone, I'm gonna, if you want, I'm gonna type it. You guys gonna go research for it.
Okay. Thank you. Tosin, same question. I'm very sure there are a
Okay,
lot of Yoruba
I'll
movies,
recommend.
but let's hear it from you.
Yes, there are a lot of Yoruba movies, but I think I'll recommend the one of the Yoruba movies I watched recently. That I've seen recently. That was I think, precisely last year, titled Jagun Jagun. So that movie,
Okay.
though subtitled in English and kind of mixed language, English and Yoruba was used, and it was subtitled as well. So the movie Jago Jago, it's a very intriguing one, and it talks about Yoruba culture. It talks about the Yoruba culture. By the time you watch the movie, you will learn a lot of Yoruba culture, Yoruba traditions from the movie. It's a very interesting one, Jago Jago. I think by Femi Adebayo.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. And my next question, which is going to be okay, second to the last question to do. What's your best quote? And it could be a quote, it could be a phrase, or it could be a word. And what does it mean in your language?
Okay, is
I
that question for me?
Okay,
Oh, it's
Eliani.
okay. Um, we have two famous words here in Cabo Verde that means one is morabeza, that means friendship, that means love, that means our identity, that means the beauty of Cape Verde, that means our beauty, that means everything that has to do with feeling welcome and then feel
Okay.
love for your culture. And also we have Kriolu, that means you can say it for people that you love, for your mother, for your son, for your lover, for your partner. It means that it is someone. It's just like someone that it's just calling someone that you love a lot. It means Kriolu. It's very famous, and then it represents us as a Cape Verde.
Okay. Thank you very much. My last question is to Tosin. And the question is, what is one common misconception people have about learning Yoruba?
Okay, definitely that would be that Yoruba language is difficult. The other time I said Yoruba language is a tonal language. So most
Yeah.
people just feel like, oh, why would I have to say this same word, this word that has the same spelling? Why would I have to say it in like 5, 10 different ways? So that's a misconception that, oh, this language is difficult because it's a tonal language. So you have to know how to listen like the way you listen to beats of music to understand Yoruba language properly. So that's a misconception. But though people feel like it's difficult to learn because of that tonal mark, but it's quite simple and interesting to learn.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Eliane
Thank
and
you.
Tosin, for sharing your journey, your passion, and your unique approach to your language. And
Thank
it's been such a joy having this conversation with you. So I'm trying to find the link. If you're interested in registering for our upcoming sample class, Tosin sample class is coming up on Saturday. Yeah, while a key sample class is coming up on Sunday. So here is the link. I just pasted the link on the chat. Yeah, on the comment section or the chat. So kindly register and don't forget to like and follow us on all our social media handles at Resplendence Language Arts. You follow us on Instagram, follow us on YouTube, follow us on TikTok, and also on Facebook. Yeah. We'll be posting upcoming sample classes, language programs, cultural content, and more. So once again, I would like to say thank you everyone for joining us, and we hope to meet you all, or see you all next time. Bye.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
See you soon.
Thank you. See you soon.